What is up, guys? Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz back again. Today we are continuing our Sword Art Online Alicization set review. We are finishing up with Blue. I'm here with Drew, Tyler, and Zach.
Hello.
What's up, guys?
Let's jump right into it. Drew, you're first.
Alright, so we got this Kirito screaming at you. Brian, read the name.
Yu-Gi-Oh's partner, Kirito.
Yeah, that. So he's got an experience trait if the sum of levels of your cards in your level zone is 5 or higher. He gains all your characters in front of him, gain 500 power. He's also a brainstormer with, for the climax revealed, search your library for the one Fluct-like character, reveal it, and put it to your hand, and shuffle your library.
So this is good as just a search brainstorm. What would anyone...
What traits are he, Brian?
He's a Fluct-like weapon, I think.
So he is Fluct-like.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's going to get straight...
I'm giving this an A+ right off the bat because Sword Art has a Rest 1 brainstorm. I don't care that it's an Alicization. It's a Rest 1 brainstorm. In Sword Art.
The first ability I don't think is worth leveling a level 3 unless it's your 4 of, but the brainstorm ability and it being a Fluct-like character means that you could run it in red.
If the other experience effects in this set are any good, you might do it anyway. So that might make it a bit better, but we'll see.
But I mean, it's a Rest 1 search brainstorm. That's all it needs to be. It doesn't really need a second effect.
Yeah.
It's a fine card.
I mean, could you still play this in regular Sword Art, even though it's Fluct-like?
I mean, you could. You can't search anything. It searches Fluct-like.
Is there anything that's just a weapon?
I don't think its first ability makes it worth being a double rare.
I mean, I think in Blue there's a lot of experience. I think Blue plays with experience.
Well, we're about to find out.
Alright.
Next card. Something.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Free Man Roommate. When this attacks, choose one of your other characters with Kirito in the name, and that character gets 1,000 for the turn. And at the beginning... it's a mill runner that can give Kirito power. I like it.
So it's the Kirito runner, except it gives power to
Kirito instead of Genon that is never used.
So this is a more usable version of that then.
We like mill runners.
We do.
Mill runner's good, and I like it.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna see a lot of this, but this is literally just a reskinned version of an OG Sword Art card, but with Fluct-like trait instead.
Except it's better.
See, I don't like runners. I hate them. I'm gonna just say that right now. I hate runners. I don't know if it's because I started off with a deck that says I can only run to the right, but I would rather do something with it. I would rather send it level 0 to memory to search, or send it play it to pay 1 to clock myself and search for 1. You know what I mean? I just don't see the point in running. You're gonna get reversed either way. People try field on level 2 all the time, or second turn all the time. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. I mean runners are good. I mean if you prefer oversizes, that's perfectly viable.
I do. Yeah, I prefer just beating that ass, but.
All right. Next card. We have Kirito's partner, Yu-Gi-Oh! Lots of stuff. He early plays with 2 or fewer climaxes in Waiting Room. He gets 500 for each of your other Fluct-lights, so sits at 11k if your field is full of Fluct-light characters.
During your turn, yeah.
Oh, during your turn, yeah. And he has a climax combo. If this Blue Gate climax is in your levels... Oh, yeah, Wait, no, that Kirito. It's that specific Kirito, that Kirito card. If that Kirito card is in your level zone, so here's a level 3 that you want in your level to play into that experience. You can sacrifice him to salvage the climax.
What?
Huh.
So it's like the climax combo from the 2-1 Gurren Lagann. It's not an actual climax combo. It's just...
I feel like we have to see the next card to fully appreciate what this card does.
Yeah, I feel like we're missing something.
Let's talk about this Kirito.
Alright, I'll get... Alright, Kirito, hero of the night sky. If the sum of levels of cards in level zone is 6 or higher, this gains 15. On play, draw 2, ditch 1, choose up to one character's partner Yu-Gi-Oh from a waiting room, put it face up underneath this as a marker. Climax combo, pay 2, ditch 2. When their battle opponent of this becomes reversed, if red rose sword is in your climax zone, deal 1 damage to your opponent, and if there's a marker underneath this, you can pay 2, ditch 2, then deal 3.
Okay.
Lots of process.
So you need.
Oh wait, they combo off the same.
Yeah, it's the same climax.
Yeah.
It's the climax that the Yu-Gi-Oh. So the Yu-Gi-Oh puts himself.
Oh, so Yu-Gi-Oh comes out at level 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
For the Kirito.
Okay, so the Yu-Gi-Oh early plays. He comes out. He sacrifices himself to get the climax. Now you have the climax.
And heals.
And Yu-Gi-Oh. Does Yu-Gi-Oh heal?
And heal. Yeah, he's a
And
healer.
heals,
He's a
yeah.
healer.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
I missed that.
He's an early play heal. Yeah.
So he comes out. He heals you. He sacks himself. He gets the climax. Now he's in your waiting room, and this climax is in your hand to set up for this Kirito because he needs to get the Yu-Gi-Oh as a marker from the waiting room.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
It's okay.
I mean, you can't early play the Kirito as far as I can tell.
You stand by.
And you're burning 3 at the cost of 2
You
stock
burn
and
1, then burn
It's burn
3.
1, then burn 3. Yeah, which is really good.
So it's a
oh,
potential-
okay. It does say and if there's okay.
Yeah.
I feel like that burn 3 after burning 1. If you're burning 3 off the bat, then burn 1 more. Okay, burn the climax. But now you're.
But it's burn 1, then burn 3, so you could potentially burn the climax off, then hit 3 after. Does this go off before or after you attack?
It's on reverse. Yeah.
On reverse.
So you attack first, and then you do all the burns. So that's not bad.
And the climax combo does not make you lose the marker. So if you have the resources, you can do it again next turn.
Mm-hmm.
True, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay,
But is he gonna stay there? Is he gonna stay on the field?
I mean, if you have
10-5.
If you have 2 level 3s or some combination to get you up to 6, he's at what, 10, 11?
He's at 11. Yeah, so
Yeah.
11.
Something
Yeah.
to note is
He also draws cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Draw 2, ditch 1.
something to note is in yellow there is the Alice back row that gives it's a level 3. It gives 2,000 power to Fluctlight characters in front of it,
Okay, so that gets 13.
and it gives those characters during this character's battle your opponent can't play backups
Ooh.
or events.
Ooh.
That's
Okay.
events. Your opponent can't play
No,
events.
it's just events.
Uh.
No, wait, no, it's just backups.
No, I think it is just events. Someone go check.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah, I guess I can pull it up too since I'm.
You are recording.
Here she is.
What slide is it?
Cannot play events from hand.
What slide is it? I'm gonna show the
It's
people.
on slide 30.
This Alice.
I don't know.
Okay, I have to figure out where that is.
The Kiritos were on 85, Brian. I don't know. I like the Kirito. I like better. I'll give him an A, but like the Yu-Gi-Oh.
I think the Yu-Gi-Oh is pretty good. He's an early play healer that gets the climax combo for your level 3.
But you're healing to sack him and leave it open late.
I mean,
you can sack him when you're ready to sack him.
You don't have to sack him. You can just.
You can just play him to heal.
That's true.
And then whenever he does die, if you already have the climax, you don't need to worry about sacking him.
I mean,
That's true.
it is a blue gauge, so you probably won't. You might not even have to do that.
Right. I mean, the thing is, and Yu-Gi-Oh will die. Your opponent will swing back and kill him. He only gets power during your turn.
Yeah, that's the issue.
So, I guess I guess we rate this.
I'm gonna give him a B, and I'm gonna give Kirito an A.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at as well.
The Kirito is good. Like, I'm cool with the Kirito.
Kirito is the best part. Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna give the entire combo a B+. I think it's solidly playable, but not super fantastic. I think there's too many pieces.
Mm.
Maybe it'll flow better when we actually play it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I do not like that burn 1, then burn 3. If it was burn 3...
That's the best part.
The burn one, I should say, the burn one is free with the climax combo. The pay 2 dish 2 is only for the burn 3.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll stick with an A. I'm fine with that.
Alright.
It is Kirito, so...
That is Kirito.
Yeah, it's
I'm
not some
fucking A.
knockoff Gun Gale.
Alright.
Ooh, we have an alarm.
Who's this for?
This is Drew.
Drew.
Alright. We have this Kirito card.
Kirito working for lunch.
Alright, Tyler. There we go. He gets it. So you discard a climax card for your hand in the waiting room when this card is placed on the stage. If so, you choose a Fucklight character in the waiting room, return it to your hand. And he has alarm. If he's on top of your clock at the beginning of climax phase, choose one of your opponent's characters, and for that turn he gets plus 1,000 power.
That's a boring alarm.
Yeah. I like the climax ditch though. Climax fixes are rare and
Marina's right.
Yeah, that says give one of your opponent's characters 1,000.
Yes.
Wait.
Yes.
It's one of your opponents, not one of yours.
If you clock him, if he's on top of your clock, you give your opponent 1,000 power.
I feel like this either may be a typo saying minus 1,000, or it's a typo saying that you can give one of your characters 1,000.
I'm looking at the card here. That definitely says plus 1,000 in the card text itself on the card.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
So it's not minus.
Then it should be.
Well, rating this card as it is,
it's bad.
It's like C minus. Like the climax ditch is pretty good, but the alarm is not.
Yeah, that alarm's kind of shit. I like the climax ditch. The climax ditch is always nice.
I hope that it's just a typo.
It's like the only real purpose that would serve is to ensure a bomb or something. I don't know.
Bombs don't even go off of power though.
Or you just don't clock this card on your turn. I mean, as long as you're not clocking it in your turn, you should be all right.
It would be like penalizing you if you took extra last damage or something.
Yeah, it's
at a higher level.
I don't like
when
it.
You don't want to clock.
Assuming the card acts as translated here, I am not a fan.
I mean, this is how it is at official Heart of the Cards events. This is from Heart of the Cards.
I'll bet you nobody plays this card.
It's so rare. Shit.
It is so rare.
Oh god.
Fuck.
It's one of the worst things I've ever seen. Let's move on. Let's get away from that thing.
I don't want to work this card anymore.
Ooh.
Alrighty. Mental Power Kirito. For each other Fluct-like character you have, this gains 500 power. Climax combo: when the battle opponent of this becomes reversed, if Night Sky Sword is in your climax zone, you may choose one of your opponent's level 0 or lower characters and put it at the bottom of the deck.
As for Sync.
As for Stanky, that's dude. Oh wait, this is for only 4K. You know what? I don't even care. It lets you sync. S for sync. Back row. Right there. You dual field this, get rid of both Brainstormers. What is your opponent going to do next turn? Because he didn't search for a Brainstormer last turn.
I mean, it gives the 7k on attack. That's pretty big.
Well, clearly your opponent just draws and sacks into their other Brainstorm.
They can try. For real. To dual field this and just...
This only is good for getting rid of the backline.
Yeah, this doesn't...
If it was level 1 or lower, I'd like it.
Yeah, what is this card's purpose? Why is this a rare?
For memes, I guess.
It's pretty
It's
bad.
For people like Drew.
Drew's box.
That's who this is for.
Yep, you guys just convinced me to delete my box. No,
I mean, it gets to 7 on climax play.
It doesn't plus at all though, and I kind of hate that.
But it keeps your opponent from plussing. I'm giving it a B because
we could just nuke your ambush union and say see ya.
Yeah,
We'll sack it to another one.
And it's on book.
We hate book. I hate
I
book.
hate
Here's
I hate book. I hate that this doesn't plus. You'd be better off playing the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trial deck Crystal Song Yukina combo.
You're right. But in the grand scheme of things, you're not like as a player sitting there. You're not ready. You're not expecting your opponent to get rid of your both of your brainstormers. You know what I mean? You're not.
You're not wrong.
You're sitting there like, okay, well, next turn I'm going to search for this, and then you're like, fuck, I don't get to search for this. I got to waste whatever search I'm going to do for another brainstormer. You know what I mean?
I guess it does.
So, like,
if they're gonna like Ricky for their level 1 combo or something, it makes them search for their brainstorm instead, maybe.
Brian can
And then-
tell us over the section. I have a back row.
Wow, Zach.
And then-
Thanks.
you know, I mean, I don't know. And I get the climax is shit. It can go fuck itself. I don't even care about that book. That book can go read itself. But, like, just being able to get rid of back row is so nice. Feels good.
I'm sure it
Because
does.
they're mad. It doesn't even matter if you're best friends. They're mad. It doesn't matter if you're Carmen. You're mad. You're mad.
I mean, I guess when you get caught off guard like that,
I'll give it a C plus because it is funny.
C for caught off guard.
C for comedy.
Silica off guard.
Doesn't even get rid of Silica.
Oh yeah, well, if you're playing against standby, oh my god, they're just laughing at you. Like, why would you run that guy? What are you doing? It's like you don't even want to play this game anymore.
Alright, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Sword from Body. When this is placed from your hand to the stage, look at the top card of your deck. If it's a Fluctlight character, this gets 2,000 power for the turn. Then put it back. When this card is placed from the stage to the waiting room, reveal up to 3 cards from the top of your deck. If you looked at one or more cards, choose a Fluctlight character, put it into your hand, and then ditch a card. So
Jarman.
This is $20 Kirito rare reprinted for Yu-Gi-Oh! And Fluctlight. It's a good card. It's pretty good in Sword Art time and time again.
Yep.
On Death Rize that gets up to 65 on the turn it's played seems pretty good.
For free.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's say this comes out to be $20, just like Determination with Life on the Line.
Probably.
I think Determination's only $20 because it's so hard to find now. This will probably be like.
Well, if they surprisingly low print this set, then it's going to be $20.
Because this is
It might.
This is a rare. It should, in theory, be.
And so is Determination.
You're right. All right, Zach.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Light of Sacred Arts. On attack, choose one of the other reflect dice, get X power, X is 500 times the number of reflect dice. Boring.
Basic assassin profile. Assassins are kind of. It's fine.
It makes
I'm going
another
to give it a
character.
C minus. I wouldn't run it, but it is niche.
It makes another character an assassin. It's on itself an assassin.
Oh.
Yeah.
That character gains. Okay.
Yeah.
So it makes sure that your sync Kirito can reverse things.
Yep.
Yup. In a very important task.
Actually,
Okay, that's fine. I'll give it a C plus.
I'm also
Yeah.
gonna give it a C plus. I think the fact that it makes something else an assassin is more relevant than it itself being an assassin.
Yeah. It
It's
guarantees
Futaba.
your level 1 combo.
It's a bad Futaba. The level 1 Futaba that gives herself a level and 1,000 power and also does the same thing.
And pumps another character when it attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this isn't Bunny Girl, so.
Oh well.
Bunny Girl bad set, says Carmen.
Hey, this same card's a one of and go and log on Sunder build, so gets a C plus in my book.
Carmen 2020, Bunny Girl bad set.
Yeah.
Drew.
Alright, so we got this guy here.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh.
Taboos and Justice.
There it is. That. Yes. I was almost there. So you discard 2 Fluctlight characters from your hand to the waiting room when you use his backup. If you do, choose one of your opponent's characters. He's a anti-change.
It's a bottom deck anti-change. This is
Bottom deck anti-change.
Aegil for Fluctlights.
I wonder if ditch 2 characters is too much.
Yeah, I was just thinking that you're paying one to ditch to ruin that hand advantage. And if you're running if you're running the blue level 1 combo, you have no hand advantage.
Yeah. What's the cost on Egil?
It's pay 3 because it's pay 2 for the effect plus pay 1 for the actual cost. So pay 3, ditch 1.
That is better than this. It's ditch anything, not a character.
I'm pretty sure it's a character.
Okay. Dicey Cafe Gilbert.
Yeah. I think this card is fine. I'm gonna give it a C+.
It is. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna give it a C+. It's much needed hard removal anti-change.
Yeah. I like that it's bottom deck. Bottom deck is nice. If this was waiting room, it would get like a D-.
It would be worse, but this is relevant against a lot of meta decks.
Yeah.
It's getting a C because the artwork sucks.
His eye just exploded.
Yeah.
Well, what's the background doing? Did the background explode too?
The background is like an old Pokemon.
No,
background.
Was that
it just wasn't.
Was that when he
That's when he killed.
chopped off that guy's arm?
Yeah, the dude.
Yeah,
Assaulting the girls. Yeah.
But that background is whenever no one did anything. Is exactly what happened. Background didn't do shit.
All right. More Yu-Gi-Oh. This is you, Tim.
Great.
This is me.
True.
God. Nope, I just did the last one.
Eternal Block of Ice and Rose Yu-Gi-Oh! When this is placed, from hand to stage, look at up to 3 from the top of your deck, choose up to 1 of them, put it in your hand, put the rest in the waiting room.
I like
Climax
that. I
combo,
like that
pay
a lot.
3. Huh?
I was just saying I like the top. Look at top 3 on level 3s.
Okay. Pay 3, ditch a blue rose sword from your hand to the waiting room. At the beginning of your opponent's climax phase, you may pay the cost. Your opponent's climax phase. If so, choose the character opposite of this card. Deal X damage to your opponent, and that character gains the following ability for the turn. It cannot deal damage to players.
What?
X equals the soul of that character.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. So it's A, look at cards, pick anyone, then it's B, during your opponent's climax phase, anti-soul, or neg-soul.
It's not even next one.
While
It's just they can't deal damage.
Wow, oh yeah, and
That
you
is-
deal damage.
That's a very good effect, but it is relying on your opponent. Your opponent can play around by not putting character in front of it.
Yeah.
Well, then they're just not attacking it. They're not attacking.
Right. I mean, if they don't put anything across from it, then they're doing their job. It's doing its job. So,
Yeah, and you're dealing damage.
honestly,
I don't know.
It seems.
That seems pretty good.
It does seem pretty
At
good.
least a B. It seems playable.
I'm gonna give it an A.
Yeah, so am I.
That's a lowercase a, Tyler.
That's a
another lowercase a. There you go, Tyler.
Read caps lock.
Wait, were you doing American A's? Oh yeah, you were. Okay, just making sure. If you're doing American A's, you can get the hell out.
A.
No. No. Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, the first effect, really good. The second effect, after like reading the whole thing, I'm like, wait, oh, okay, yeah, this is.
It's a really good threat card.
He's definitely fun.
Yeah, at the very least, it'll be interesting to toy around with.
Yeah, until someone drops Megamine across from him and was like, yeah, go ahead, bitch, now do something. Now do it.
I mean, you still get the effect.
No.
You do, because
Do you?
It's at the start of climax step. Megamine goes off start of attacks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it blocks the.
Ooh.
It blocks Megamine.
Oh, she can't
blocks
do
the burn
damage!
4. Oh my
She
god.
can't do damage! Hold on.
He still gets clock shot, but he blocks the burn.
Who cares? A+.
He doesn't even die. It doesn't even matter.
Well,
There it is. Blocks Megamine.
He does die, but he blocks the burn 4, which is.
That's what I
Who
meant.
cares?
So
Double S.
if you tri-field this, I mean, what are they gonna do? I guess they can
don't
tri-field Megamine.
A 9.
Well, if they only play one Megamine, you can just block the Megamine that's across from it.
Brian, have you ever played War Megamine? Didn't think so.
only plays
I
one
usually
Mega
do,
Man.
actually, but yeah.
Didn't think so, Brian. No, yeah, that's pretty baller. I like that.
I think this is pretty good.
If you're playing against fucking Konosuba, which is like $500 a deck now, so
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 500, 550, which is...
yeah.
Alright, next card.
Alright, we've got Yui looking for dad. Alarm.
I'm still looking for my dad.
If this card's on top of your clock at the start of your climax step, draw one, ditch one. Rest this, choose an avatar or net trait character gets 1,000 power. So this Yui is net trait. This is a card for OG Sword Art, not for Flecklight Sword Art.
That's a good hand fix.
Eh.
If you clock it. And if you want to run 4 of it. I don't think Sword Art can risk running more than 0 copies of this.
Okay, so Ty, as our resident Sword Art expert, how relevant is rest this, give 1,000 power?
It's really bad.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh god, what to do?
At least it's an uncommon. Well,
Yeah,
that's nice. I was half expecting it to be a rare, and I was like, yeah, fuck this set. I'm done with this.
But yeah, in actuality, I'm gonna give this just a D
Yeah.
minus. It's never gonna be E.
E plus minus.
yeah, that's a dumb card. Let's move on.
Dumb score for a dumb card. Kirito to the North Cave. On play, look at 2 from the top of your library, put them back in any order. When the opponent's climax is placed in the climax zone, you may put this to your stock.
I like this card a lot.
Yeah.
It is Flucklight.
Ooh.
Rearrange 2 is a relevant effect.
Run the stock's pretty good.
Pop to stock is super good.
That's really good for an uncommon.
Yeah. You can just throw that in the back row and be like, alright, play Climax.
I like this card, and I would play it at... I'd probably play it at...
I'd play it as a 3
I played at 3, yeah.
Yep.
Alright, let's talk about Yu-Gi-Oh! With an Axe. This is Drew.
Alright, so you pay 1, put the top card of the library in your clock when it's placed on the stage to the waiting room. Oh, sorry, placed from the stage to the waiting room. If so, you look it up to 3 and search for up to 1 character, reveal it, put it in your hand. Ditch the rest.
So this profile kind of exists already, except usually the effect lets you take whatever card you want, not just a character.
Yeah.
So, and you have to clock yourself for it. It's not fantastic.
And you gotta pay
us. Check Discord.
Great. Here we go.
I think this is just a C minus as well. It's alright.
Drew, Carmen wants you to check Discord.
Oh, thanks, guys.
It's a flavorful effect, I guess. Your Axling weight or deck.
Alright, we've got... Ty, this is you. This next Kirito.
Oh, this next one. 1 second.
We're already...
Alright,
we're done.
Kirito confronting the PK Squadron.
What? PK Fire?
PK Fire.
PK Fire! 1-0. If this has a marker under it, this gains 3,000 power. When this is placed from hand to stage, you may choose a Kirito temporary joint struggle in your waiting room. Yeah. In your waiting room, put it face up underneath this as a marker. When this becomes reversed in battle, put this on the bottom of your deck. I hate this card.
It's a 7k that requires you to play the runner, which isn't a bad card in its own right.
I mean, yeah, but...
And it board compresses. Yeah, I think Zach's got the right idea. I don't think it's great, but I think it might have a role like as a... I was going to say as a budget card, but the runners I feel like aren't that cheap.
They're $5, I think? No.
You play this in your female Kirito waifu deck.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
If you waifu Kirito. But only this specific long-haired Kirito.
I don't like it. I don't like this.
We don't
Because
like
your
this
one's
card.
too full already. You don't want anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm done with this card.
Yeah, me too. Who's this one?
Bri.
This is me. This is Dignified Swordsman Kirito, yeah. Experience. If you have experience 2 or higher, gets 1500 power and encore. Hand character encore.
No.
It sits at 6k. It's. I mean,
It's really meh.
it is really meh. I don't even think it's niche. I don't think you ever play this card.
Yeah, I think
agree.
there's just a better standby Yu-Gi-Oh, isn't there?
Is this even a standby target? It's not a 1/1.
It's not a 1/1. No, I'm saying that there is a standby Yu-Gi-Oh target that you want.
Well, all right. On to this this scene on here.
Screen on virtual world information. When you use this backup, choose one of the characters in battle, and it gets when this battle opponent becomes reversed in the character memory, and it's a 3K backup. Avatar weapon.
It's a 3k backup.
So it's a shoot to memory 3K backup.
It's my level 2 backup. I run in AOT basically. 3K send to memory.
Hmm.
I mean, 3K in Sword Art's technically 4K, so...
What?
I guess, yeah, it's Avatar trait, so you run this in OG. If you're running Sister Fond of her brother Lifa, it's effectively a 4k backup.
Okay.
Which,
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
That's pretty good.
this might be a thing you play in, like, Standby Switch, maybe. I don't know what does Standby Switch run? They play.
I don't know. That would be a question to ask Andy or Carmen. I don't play that deck enough.
Wow, the flakes.
Shit.
Carmen's
Brian.
flaking all the way in Japan.
Carmen's gone.
I'm just gonna give this a B. It's pretty good because
It is.
it goes well with the Lifa Amagi.
I agree. It's playable.
I mean, I run this card in AOT, but I never actually use it.
I mean, I think this is fine as like a one of.
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
Hmm.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. It's I don't know. It's
It's a 3k backup. It's fine.
yeah.
3K backup shoots to memory. Pretty cool.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah,
Not much more to say there.
Yeah. It shoots the memory. That's alright.
It's alright.
Alright, Drew, this is you, unless you want someone else to do it.
No, I got it. I got you. I'm
Alright.
back.
This one is Ceasefire Agreement Kirito.
So when this card becomes reversed, if the level of the battle opponent is higher than the level of your opponent, you may put the character on the bottom of their library. It's got a bond with Alice Brilliant Lady Knight. You discard a card from your
What
hand.
the heck
waiting
is
room?
Alice Brilliant Knight?
Well, it is
Probably yellow.
Yeah, checking here. It's the level 3 Alice Climax combo.
Oh.
Dude,
Is that good?
The spicy one. It's Climax combo.
Oh, the Super Musashi.
Oh, it's the Super Musashi, yeah. Okay, so if you're playing Super Musashi, you play this as your anti-change of choice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Seems pretty good.
I'll give
wait
it
a
a
minute.
B.
What's the bond do? I'm not.
It takes from the weight room and puts it in your hand.
Oh, you get to put her into your hand by
Just
discarding cards from your
You
hand. Oh,
put the
okay.
card and you salvage the
Yeah.
finisher.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't think I was reading that wrong, but I may have had too many beers tonight. And that's a goddamn lie, because it's only 10 o'clock.
Alright, next card.
Alright, this card is number, what, 86? Kirito
86.
Departing Ruled Village. Assist. All your level 3 or higher characters in front get 2,000 power. And he bonds for the early play Yu-Gi-Oh!
For the B plus combo Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yep,
So
the
this,
marker Yu-Gi-Oh.
this actually makes the early play Yu-Gi-Oh not horrible because it sits at 11k cross turn, 13k on your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad, not bad.
And you can get it out more reliably.
I don't know how frequently this will see play, but I don't think it's horrible. I'm gonna do B-.
It's like just above niche.
I'm thinking B-/C+.
Yeah.
I think we're all in the same.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Let's talk about this Yu-Gi-Oh that combos with a book.
Oh yeah, we
boy.
love books.
We love books.
This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Encouraging Close Friends. He's a 2/1, combos with the book. If Eternal Block of Ice and Rose Yu-Gi-Oh! Is in your level zone, he early plays at level 1. That's the spicy, like, on your opponent's turn block
Yeah,
damage.
that's the block damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Climax combo. When Stay Cool is placed in the climax zone. Stay cool.
Stay cool.
Stay cool.
If this is
I'm a
your
mad
front
scientist. It's a cool.
round, goes up to 9k and gets on reverse Blindstock 2. It's
No.
okay.
Not a 2-1. Not a 2-1. Get with a book. Fuck out of here.
Well,
I mean,
But
it's
with his
technically a
experience in
1/1.
being a
it
1/1.
can be a 1/1.
This is kind of like the Joker combo.
It is, except the Joker's really good, and the Joker's early play condition is just full field.
Yeah, yeah.
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 It's not
Spicy.
not great, but spicy. Plus for spiciness.
I am gonna give it a C+.
C.
I think there's some fun stuff that you can do with this. Because just having that one card in your level is fine.
I hate
It's
this.
just like Gungale.
I wish.
I mean,
not
it pays
hard.
into your other experience effects, that's true.
I wish this climax was a stock soul. But I love
Yeah.
I love the fact that it's Stay Cool.
It's Saku.
Yeah. This is a C that gave a minus for being on book.
Yeah, I think we hate book.
Fuck book. No one reads
books.
anymore. No one reads anymore. I can drive in my car and plug a fucking USB in and listen to a book. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Okay, next card then.
That-
Yu-Gi-Oh! To the North Cave. During your opponent's turn, all the other Fluct Eggs gain 500.
Wait, what?
And that's a spammable pay 1 brainstorm for 4 draw X, discard X, based off of climaxes.
So it's no plus.
Where
No
X is-
plus.
Where X is 2 times the number of climaxes.
Oh.
Like, you hit a climax, you draw 2, ditch 2.
So you can draw up to 8 and discard 8.
That's interesting.
Weird. I wish it was just a regular draw brainstorm.
Well, we already have a draw brainstorm. It was in the trial deck.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty powerful hand fix for a brainstorm effect.
Honestly, as far as spammable brainstorms go, I
It's
don't.
really
It's on the better side
I
of
don't
it.
think it's
spammable,
horrible.
yeah.
I think the potential
C+.
to mill really fast and fix your hand super hard is actually
Oh yeah, that's true. See-
this card just screams hand fix.
It's a common.
It's a pretty good common, I have to say.
Yeah, it's not bad.
What about that normal effect? Just 500 on your opponent's turn. What's up with that, guys?
I mean, I feel like
It's there.
It's relevant sometimes. Yeah, 500 power can be useful, and it's during your opponent's turn when it's more relevant. So I think
I just hate this guy. I'm tired of seeing him. I hate him. I hate this guy. In the show, everything he does, I hate him.
Well, he's not in the show anymore, so.
Good. I'm glad he's dead.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
You know what? It's been over like a month now. If you haven't saw it now, it's your fault. Stop living in the ghetto. Pay for cable.
Stop pushing the sour, that's what you should do.
Bingo.
Anyway,
Yep. Next card.
Who is this? Is this Drew?
Drew.
Oh, sweet.
Kirito's Zephyria Flower.
Alright, happy ass Kirito. All your other Fluct-like characters gain 500 power. Rest 2 of your Fluctlight characters, choose a card in your level zone and a card in your waiting room and swap them. Ooh.
This helps
See, he works fine with the card that I said that he was spicy. The 2-1, the early play.
Yeah, so this helps set up those early play conditions and helps set up your experience, which I guess is kind of relevant in blue in this set.
Even like...
That's pretty harsh. That's pretty harsh cost for it, though. Rest 2 your cards.
but just...
I think most of those level swap effects are rest 2. Steins Gate is all rest 2.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about Apocrypha, but it might be the same.
That's because Steins Gate is second. No, Apocrypha with its... You mean the... What's her face? Hold on, I will check. I have that deck, actually.
I know, there's one in Gungale that does it. There's a land that's like...
Oh, I don't play it. So that says all you need to see about that.
Brian, I'm pretty sure the... I'm pretty sure the one from Apocrypha, I'm pulling it again.
There's a card in Apocrypha that swaps level with waiting room, right? I'm pretty sure.
Let me look.
Let us know in the comments below what card we're thinking of.
Yeah, I don't know if I have that one. I'm pretty sure I was thinking of the yellow.
If it even exists. I don't play Apocrypha, so I have no idea.
Yeah. I think Apocrypha just does a whole lot of flipping face down and face up. Felgrand may swap cards in your level? I don't know.
I don't know. Alright, well...
We play real decks. Not Fate.
Kirito can be useful. Long story short.
Daddy can.
Daddy Kirito.
Oh, yes, Daddy Kirito. Okay. It's just... Who's this one?
This is
me? Okay, so he's just a 4K... all your opponent's characters get pay 2 Encore instead of 3. That's a very good, not bad drawback.
Honestly, that's a fine oversized. Like if you're
oversized level 0.
If your opponent's paying stock to encore your characters, even at 2 stock, I think it's still fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 4 of in my book as a common.
It is pretty good.
I mean, if you're not playing the wait, what trade is this? Is this Fluctlight?
Yeah, this is Fluctlight Weapon.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
So if you're not playing the runner, then this is probably the oversized you play in blue for sure, unless there's something better.
Well,
that's really. I like this card. I like this card a lot. Oh my god. And then you know what's even funnier? Like look back, like on the level 1 level reverser, right? Mm-hmm. So you're gonna still beat a level 1 with a level 0.
Yeah, unless they hit the climax and get up to 6k, but you know. Alright.
Even other level 1 reversers that are like, okay, do you really want to jump? Do you want to trash into my level 0 with that level 1 of yours? Cool, do it. You know what I mean? Like.
Right. I mean, 4K is. It's like on that threshold between level 0 and level 1 power.
It's not Bane, who's 5k at level 0. And then he sends himself to memory.
We have Shinon confronting the PK Squadron. When this card is placed on the stage from your hand, look at 2 cards from the top of your deck, put them back in any order. And it changes into the level 1 Shinon combo from Ordinal Scale.
Oh, really? It changes into another one from a different set?
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay.
So it changes from...
This is to guarantee the top check that it has.
Oh,
I think it's on attack top check if it's a character put it in your hand.
Plus this guarantees that you'll almost always hit your level 1 combo, because you're effectively running 8 copies of it now.
If you're on 4, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's...
What does the other Shinon do?
On attack, reveal.
It gets power, on attack, reveal. If it's a character, put it in your hand.
And you get to put them back in any order, so you get to choose what you take. So, why am I moving?
To an extent.
So you take one with this, then change it, use her climax combo, and then take another one?
No, so you play this, you look at the top 2, you set up what you want to take, then you change it, and then you attack and use the combo. I think the combo's...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you attack, you take the one, and then the second card.
I think she's playable. I'll give her a B.
I'll go off what Tyler says because he's, like you said, Brian, the resident SAO player.
if you're playing this scene on combo, this is a card to include for sure. All right.
32nd Night Yu-Gi-Oh! Synthesis 32. When the bad opponent of this becomes reversed, at the sum of the levels of cards and levels ones 3 or higher, you may put that top card of your library to stock.
But it costs one to play.
This is standby target, I think.
Yeah, I like this. If you can support this card, if you can run enough backups to protect it and just keep reversing stuff, this card can...
You get so much stock.
This is Cocoitus from Overlord. If you can keep it, like Brian said, on the field.
You have to get a 3 in your level zone though to do that early on.
Which, I mean, if you're running a million of the... If you're playing like the Yu-Gi-Oh! Kirito top end, then you probably...
You're gonna have a lot of 3s. It's gonna be like a Gangyo mixture.
Yeah,
Okay,
oh man.
So maybe this isn't a standby target, because if you stand by this of 0, you definitely don't have a higher in your stock.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Or in your level, I mean.
I think it's good.
No,
I think what they're trying to... What's that? Good. I'm sorry.
No, I'll you.
No, go.
I mean, I was just gonna say it's not bad.
It's not bad, but like I think what it's trying to accomplish is a free play.
Yeah, I mean, it does. It pays for itself.
But then if you continue to support it, then it just compresses you.
I think it's playable, but it might be on the lower end of playability because 6,500 isn't that hard to get over.
Yeah,
There's so many things to test.
I feel like if they got any better with that effect, it would literally be the level 2, the 2/2 Cocoitus standby target for Overlord, and we all know how broken that fucking card is.
Yeah.
Swing in, select a character from your waiting room, put it in your stock. You're compressing, building stock, and just you're sitting there. I actually think the Cocoitus is even stronger.
Mm-hmm. All right, this is Drew.
Paleface Kirito.
This is Kirito or Kazuto, suspicious part-time job.
Yeah, that's what I said. So you send this card to the waiting room when another one of your avatar or net characters is frontal attacked. You can pay the cost. If so, choose one of your characters in battle, and that character gets 2,500 power for the turn.
It's an on-stage
No.
backup.
So this card is stupid.
No. You fail. You fail, Kirito.
Fuck this profile.
There you go.
Stop printing these.
No.
Is this a profile that exists? What else has this?
Nothing that costs anything. Fate has
nothing good. It's like there's always this bulk that has this effect and it's never useful.
This could have just been a 1/1 2,500 backup and it would have been better.
Yeah. Exactly.
I mean,
stop making this profile.
I guess it's a 6,500, so it does kind of hold its own on the field, but I don't think it's very good.
No,
but in the same sentence, you could run the level reversal that's free and risk getting to 6,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just don't see the point in paying for that at all. And it, no.
Alright.
Yep.
Is this one me?
That's you.
Standby target, hand encore, gets 1,000 for everything, so it's the 10-5.
Wow, look at all these standby targets for the set that doesn't inherently have standby.
Well, you're just gonna have to run Heinous Trap, I guess.
Yep. This is basically Liz, right? But with instead of the zombie effect, it has the regular encore.
Yeah, that's a good standby target. That's a good level.
Yeah, that's actually a really good standby target. And it's Flucklight, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Right, yeah.
So yeah, that's fun.
I'm just gonna give him an A. He's pretty good.
That's a good card.
Yep.
For what it's trying to do, it's good. Oh, we got Spider. This is me, right?
Yep.
We already talked about this in the green video, but this is a 1/1 backup that makes a character in combat unable to be reversed. It's the Bane backup from Batman Ninja.
what did this have to do with green? Like, is there a card that...
Yeah,
There was a
grabs
card
it?
that searched it
one
out.
of the Cardinals gets it. It's a level 1 climax combo.
Okay.
The one that builds a lot of stock.
Oh.
It's... I'm not a huge fan of this profile, but the fact that
I'll give it a C+ because it is playable.
Well, the only redeeming factor of this card for me is the fact that it is searchable off of a climax combo. There's other ways to get it aside from drawing into it.
Yeah.
I run. Okay, Brian. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I run 2 of it in my villain deck with the Batman Ninja, and yeah, I can't search it except minus maybe picking it up from Joker. But being able to keep my level 1 combo on the field and denying you yours because it's on reverse, most things we see these days are on reverse, has paid off immensely. Because it's a I know it's not in this set, but like gold bar to put that climax back in my hand to climax next turn. Something like this is just invaluable. It's good. It's way better than what it's given credit for, I should say. I don't know. I like it.
I guess based off what you're saying here, then, assuming we as the Alicization player hit level 1 first, we can play this climax combo that searches this event, and then just completely deny our opponent's level 1 on reverse combo, which seems pretty good in theory, especially since that combo just builds a bunch of stock to pay for these events.
Yeah, that makes... I forgot about the building stock. 1-0. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. I don't know. Just denying reverses. That's what makes AOT good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Part of it.
And for 1 stock, whatever. I'm cool with that.
All right. Tell us about the tree, the event with the climax combo.
Demon Tree, Gigas Cedar. If there are 2 favorite cards in your memory, send this to memory. Climax Combo Recollection Experience. Put this in the waiting room. Beginning of the main phase, if this is in your memory and some of the levels of cards in your level zone is 5 or higher, you can send this to the waiting room. If you do, choose a Sword of the Night Sky in the waiting room and return it to your hand.
Wait, is Sword of the Night Sky the one that combos with the Sync Kirito?
Yeah, I think it's the book, right?
There's a lot of books.
Yeah, St. Kirito.
That makes this worse.
Yeah.
Nope.
This is...
Nope. Giving it
You're
the
decompressing to Ooh, okay, Brian.
Giving the tree the D.
That sounds nice. Sounds real nice, Brian. I love it when you talk dirty.
Making some maple syrup.
Now,
Zach gets it.
If this were for a better climax, it might be interesting.
Why, though?
It is interesting just for being Climax Combo Recollection Experience.
I guess it lets you... I mean,
Okay,
I guess it lets you...
D+ for multiple keywords.
Yeah, this is pointless. This card is... I don't... Why was this printed?
It's
like
so
they were...
amazing and so useless at the same time.
Yeah, they got so sick of making enough cards for the set, they said, you know, fuck it, here's a tree.
A very interesting tree. The tree.
Oh, here we go, Andy. Andy, this next card you're gonna love, you degenerate.
Yeah, that's
Here you go,
all
buddy.
blue. I guess we're gonna finish
Alright,
the promo.
yep.
So.
Here's the promos. Oh.
Yep,
Andy
that's
card.
an Andy card.
Alright, this is Drew.
I am so happy you're doing this. Shout out to Andy, who could not be here due to lack of being a fucking adult and showing up on time.
We don't know what these cards are called, so the events aren't, or the promos aren't on Heart of the Cards. So
I know Carmen
Alright,
has some way to find them. I have no idea what it is, though. So we're probably stupid and don't know where to look.
Probably.
So, alright, so this is clearly an Asuna card, and she has just done a number on that popsicle. Good job. Anyway, when your other character with Avatar net attacks, she gains 1,000 power for the turn, or I'm sorry, 1,500 power for the turn. She's got Encore,
And she's a fake Asuna.
and because, yeah, her Japanese name is different from the text you used to target,
Yep.
it does not have Asuna for the purposes.
So it's not a real Asuna, it's a fake Asuna.
Yeah, it's
I
a
don't
fake
As
ass.
you can tell by the art. Fake Asuna, 100%.
I don't know much about yellow SAO, but I don't think this card's worth running.
It's a 104k with.
She can only get to 6,000 on it.
That's
I guess we're just gonna give Asuna the D.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you know what? No, Brian, you give her the D right now.
Okay. If you insist, Drew.
This is one of those promos that's made for the art first and the effects second.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna hang that poster on my wall, though.
No shame.
Sweet.
No shame.
Alright.
I have shame.
Alrighty. Tiny Alice. She's a 2/1. For each of your other Fluctlight characters, it gets 1,000, and it's a hand encore.
Is she a Fluctlight?
She is. So she is at 10.
Okay.
That's a 10k 2-1 with hand encore. That's fine.
That's pretty good.
The thing is with that is like, wouldn't you just rather run Yu-Gi-Oh because he's a beater?
Mm-hmm.
The 2-soul beater, yes.
This is a nice alternative, though. If you want to cut it or fix for a yellow reason.
Yeah, or if you're not playing standby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a C+. I agree with Zach here.
I think it's just a C. I think it's neat.
I like the card with Encore, with having character Encore. You can pitch those level zeros late in the game that you have in your hand that you just don't want to play. You can't play. She's huge. She gets that big booty. I like it, and you don't really have to meet her color requirement if you're playing the standby, the red build. So
it's true. Okay.
All right.
Let's talk about Tisei and Rania here. Global 500 power to Fluctlight characters. Pay 2, rest this, heal 1.
Damn.
Interesting.
I mean, you're in green, so you're in the stock building color. No.
I mean, the Cardinal really wants to build stock, so maybe it could be really funny.
Not great, but could be something maybe somewhere.
Yeah, I'll give it a.
I feel like
I'll just give it a C.
The fact that I like, from what I've gathered from this set, the fact that you're not really struggling to push damage, I don't think you need to run this card.
Yeah.
I like what it does.
Yes,
if it was a traditional standby type deck where you're trying to, prolong the game till you hit your climaxes, till you hit till you drop your climaxes, but I don't think you need to run this card.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with paying 2 stock to heal is you're healing yourself in the short term, but you're decompressing yourself in the long run in order to do this. Unless you really need to pay climaxes out, it might not even be worth it.
Right.
Yeah. That would be the only time you use this to dig out climaxes.
Yeah.
Yep. And you can,
But then you just brainstorm like a good player.
Yeah,
right. You
exactly.
use some of the aforementioned cards to just keep your climaxes in your deck by, top checking.
I mean, you're playing green. You have so many other ways to pay out your stock.
Yeah, well, the climaxes aren't in your stock. They're bars. They're all in your hand.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Alright, Zach.
College graduate, as the late Andy Moore called her. When it's plays from hand to stage, choose another big, give it 2K.
2K is relevant.
It is.
It might be something. I wish it had some sort of secondary effect, but...
Nope, it's a 2K itself.
Yeah, I think it's very fine. I'll give it a C- though.
Yeah, I agree with Tyler.
Where you need to boost power, this is fine.
Boost!
Alright, next one.
Drew,
you're getting all that good arts today.
Right. This is another Andy card. Shout out to my boy with the pointed hat. Again, couldn't be an adult and be here. Alright, so when you use this card's backup, look at the top card of your library, put it on either the top or your bottom, which is pretty sweet. And she's a 1,500 point backup.
it's a
For a 1 stock.
For one, that's a 1/1. Nah, I didn't look at that till now.
No.
Nope.
You know what though? It lets you top check though.
Just give it the D, Drew.
Yeah, just give her the D.
She got it. She got it. All right, you guys just twisted my arm.
Alright, and Ty, finish this up.
Okay. Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh playing in a pond.
Aww.
When this is placed from hand to the stage, look at the top card of your library, put it on the top or the bottom. When it's placed on the stage, choose one of your Reflect Light characters, give it 15.
Okay, this is just that card but better. Better college graduate.
Yeah, that's actually playable, I think.
Yeah,
They're not even in kindergarten yet.
I like it. I like
Shame.
that card.
This is the only playable promo.
I just wish. I'm just gonna take a black marker and just black out Yu-Gi-Oh. All right, it's Kirito playing in the pond. All right.
That's all you need.
That's
Alrighty.
cool. It's efficient.
All right, well, that is it for blue. Actually, that's it for the entirety of Sword Art Alicization. Thank you guys for watching. Closing comments.
What do you guys think is the best color?
Red and blue.
Red.
Yellow has some good cards. Not green.
Yellow's hilarious too because the Super Musashi.
I could see some sort of like 3-color red, blue, yellow, good stuff.
Yeah.
In Floodlight.
Yeah. I was gonna say I didn't really any. None of these cards really blew me away, but I thought at least 2 of them were very funny.
Oh,
Like they had very entertaining and fun effects, namely red and yellow.
No, my favorite card is the level 3 in green that just last shots your opponent during their turn.
Yeah, I like that. Although, if honestly, I think red makes me want to buy into this set.
Yeah, it almost pulled me in too. I might get it yet actually, just because of red.
I can't imagine the administrator deck will be super expensive anyway.
Probably not. No. What do you think?
Which is cool.
What do you think the meta build will be? Like speculating.
It's gonna be I think it's gonna end up being the Yu-Gi-Oh! Kirito swap out with like maybe the yellow.
I feel like it is going to be like that because nobody likes the Gungo version of that, but it's actually really good.
Which one?
The Gungo one with the early play. It's Baby Sunshine. Nobody likes playing the Baby Sunshine.
Oh,
Sunshine Junior.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't quite that. You only need 1 specific card in level instead of 2, so it's a lot easier to set up from that angle at least.
Yeah, but I just think of it like that because they both need each other, kind of like Chica and Yo do.
So what level 1 combo do these decks play? Do they just play Crystal Song Yu-Gi-Oh?
I feel like they could either do that, or you could do like a half and half kind of thing. You might be able to run the administrator level 1 combo as like a standby.
Yeah, the administrator
And then you can bring just because it's not reliant on having to be in an administrator deck. Like it works perfectly fine, and it gets the benefits of playing red.
I think there's something there with the blue level 1 combo though.
Yeah.
The Kirito.
The sync.
I have to say, after reviewing this set, I think I'm a fan of the way Bushiroad's going with these like solo trait locked sets that you can just play within itself with a couple cards of support for the older set.
Yeah.
Were any of them that good though? I thought a lot of them were.
The Shaman's not bad.
Yeah.
I feel like this set's a great rogue set like Fleet in the Deep Sea. Like everyone says like, oh, Fleet in the Deep Sea is a good set because it's rogue. It does its own unique thing. And I feel like they've taken most of those of what that set does and incorporated it into this set to make it playable. I think the numbers have to be right. To be honest, I think this is one of those sets where literally if you're not playing your ratios the right way, it's not going to work.
Probably, especially if you're just trying to play like all the good, just the good cards, just 3 colors.
Yeah, and I know that sounds generic, but like, it's just like some of this stuff, like getting rid of your opponent. If you can consistently keep your opponent from brainstorming while you're standbying, and then you hit your level 3 combos, like I feel like this is going to be a really good set. You know what I mean? If not a pretty damn decent set. That's just me, though. I don't know.
No, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of ways that you can approach. I feel like there's a lot of ways you can approach building this set, and I feel like it'll be okay.
It'll be a lot of fun, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It won't be like anything. It probably won't win any resources or anything, but it'll be a fun thing to play at locals, which is a nice thing to have every once in a while.
I mean,
I also like. Oh, go ahead, bro.
I was just gonna say, the fact that we're sitting here deliberating which combos are the best means that the set is, at the very least, reasonably balanced within itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think it does. I think it does something better than like such as like English Sakura, where your literally whole build is reliant on what level 3 combo you're running, Reflect, Siege. With this, you're level 1. You straight up have a standby level 1, and you have a standby level 3, or you have a stock building level 1 and a standby level 3, and vice versa. I think there's a lot of play.
Yeah. You can mix and match your comps very easily. This set is rather well built in that regard.
All right.
I think I actually closing out here. I know you want to end this, but like I feel like this set has a lot of during your opponent's turn. You gain this X amount of power, and that's invaluable in most matchups, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially when you're playing Sunshine.
Yeah, I think gaining power during your opponent's turn is a primarily blue color effect, and blue seems to be one of the stronger colors in this set, so that's definitely...
It's in green, too. There's that one level 3 climax combo with that samurai dude and the dragon-looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can just... Yeah, like, doesn't he have... Hold on, let me find it. Yeah, right here at 50. Whenever your opponent attacks, pitch a card, or I'm sorry, pay 2, ditch a card, deal 4 damage, burn 4.
Yeah, during your opponent's turn.
Yeah, and that's all during your opponent's turn. Yeah, and that's a gold bar, so you can almost guarantee to have that.
Yeah, you'll have that climax in hand.
I like that. I don't know. That's different. This set's pretty unique. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to buy into it, but I'm definitely interested in brewing.
That's what your brother's for.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna brew with it a little bit. I'll have access to the cards here.
I won't let you touch the cards.
Oh, hey, Tyler. Forgot you were there, guy.
Alright, Boxes is already buying Ty. How many buying?
I think he's just getting a playset.
I'm probably gonna get a playset and then maybe like a box or two from like maybe
That's
here at the top
even a playset of this is like is at least 2 decks.
Yeah.
You could have the way you can experiment at least
possibly even 3, because you could do like a mono green, a mono red, and then like a mixture if you really
a blue
want
yellow
to.
mixture.
Yeah. Build mono green.
Yeah, build mono green. That's the best deck there is in Sword Art. Confirmed by Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz.
Alright, let's see you off on that.
Alright then, yeah, that's everything we've got for today. Thank you guys for watching. Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz signing off.
Later.
Later.
Peace.